boy, YouTube. Definitely amassed quite a bit. Quite a bit. Hey, YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters here. Just wanted to kind of give a little insight into what's happening here in the garage. Why am I cleaning up? Possible new toys. So I figured I'll walk you guys through a little bit of all the projects. So Grizzly 600. It's a 99. Thing runs great. We do have some stuff coming up for it. So I have a brand new, well, no, not brand new, but a used Mikuni carb, like the original carb, coming for it because I want to rejet the carb and do everything correctly. I have a brand new K&N air filter. We have a 2-inch lift kit for it as well. A snorkel kit. We have a decent amount of stuff coming for this, so stay tuned. This is gonna, I think this project's really gonna blow up even more than it already has. Unfortunately, I think the front end's gonna have to come apart again, but that's not a big deal. We'll get it done, and that'll be that. And eventually, I'd like to get nice tires for this thing too. I know it's a mud quad, a mudding quad, but I think it'd be cool with, even if it's not new tires, just some. Well, actually, just new tires, I should say. Just new tires. And maybe I'll paint the rims black. Kind of match everything. I think black rims would look really good with this compared to the stock silverish looking ones. Moving on to the Sportsman 300. Everything still works great on this thing. Runs perfect. It always starts right up. Oh, excuse me, YouTube. What else do I have to say about this? This is none. We just drive. That's it. We have fun with it. The go-kart, that is a project I might tackle this winter. We'll see. At the very least, I'm going to probably put some rust neutralizer on the rust spots just so it doesn't eat through the metal. I'm thinking of rhino-lining this whole thing red. I just think that would be so cool. And it'd be the same kind of red, not faded like this, but the same red that it originally had. But we'll see. Or I might just give touch-ups to it, and that's it. I do have another go-kart at my house that I got to bring back here. So, my parents' house, I should say. That I got to bring back to my place. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. The Coleman mini bike. So, I think my biggest plan for this thing is to change it over to a torque converter, kind of like the go-kart over here has. Just go from there pretty much. I think a torque converter would make it a little peppier than it is. It still works fine. It's not slow or anything. I just think that's where I'm aiming to go next with it. Then you got the, I call this thing the death bike. The death bike over here. This thing runs great too. I had brand new bearings for it. But I think I'm just going to end up greasing these because there's nothing wrong with them. I actually just noticed there's an area where you can actually put some grease into it. That's pretty cool. I wonder if any of my other toys has that. Does this have it too? I don't see it in the rear. Unless it's on the other side, which it could be, but I believe I did grease the rear pretty well, but it could definitely use some new bearings back there. I know that for a fact. We will grease the front, but I might replace these bearings first. I don't know. Anyway, moving on from that, John Deere, we got to rebuild that transmission hopefully this winter, if I even have time. If not, I'll probably just keep using it. If it gets really bad, I might just see if I can find one really cheap, just a whole nother mower. And maybe we'll just sell this or keep it as a parts mower. I don't know. We have this old school mini bike over here. I want to see if I can get this thing going. It's got the an old Subaru Robin EC10 motor on it. I looked it up. Those things are getting pretty valuable. So we'll see what happens with this bike. If I did fix it up. I'd probably do a full restore on it. And I mean restore, right? Backwoods kind of restore. We have this moped here. I have a bunch of parts for it. Never got around to finishing it. That's about it. Haven't touched it since last November. Then we got this motorcycle. This is actually my buddy's motorcycle. And we're going to chop it down and just make this thing just a cruiser. We're going to lower it. Oh, there's a lot of dust in here. Oof. But yeah, we're going to chop it down, put the single seat on it, change out the mirrors, put a, slightly higher handlebars, maybe up to here, and LED lights, just little stuff like that, nothing too crazy. And I'm thinking of repainting some of the bike in an olive green. I don't know why, I just think that olive green would look really cool, make it look really military. Put the star on the side, the black star, or white, either one. The Harley, that's away for the winter. I do want to put it on the Tinder. The Tender to charge. Oh my god. I'm sorry, YouTube. Then we got the Roven Baja. I haven't ran this in a few months. Something happened. Oh, the rear axle snapped or something like that. Yeah, I see it right here. So that has to get replaced. And it destroyed this entire CV axle, so that's going to have to get replaced as well. Other than that, this thing ran great. I'm sure it still runs great. I did a lot of work to it to make it not be make it really good. Just put it that way, just to make it really good. Same with the Savage. This thing hasn't been ran in months. Probably definitely months. We'll leave it off at months. I don't remember when I last ran it. It was probably in the springtime. We got the T-Max. No progress on that. I took it apart, put it there. That's pretty much where it stayed. I think that thing just needed a new transmission, an engine, pretty much the entire thing. And it's got sentimental value to me, so I'm never going to get rid of it. It was actually my uncle's. He was the original owner back in like 1998, 99. It originally had a .15 Traxxas engine on it. Then it went to a 2.5. Then it went to a 3.3. I went to actually about 3.3s. Then the first transmission went out and I replaced it. And it was about another 3.3s. I ran this thing a lot. I ran gallons and gallons of nitro fuel through this. Then it ended up, I put the Mach Dynamite .19 engine replacement on it. Thing ran great for a while, but I think I had it too lean once or twice, and the engine was pretty much toast. You can get it to run, but you're running it so rich, it's just, it's garbage. So that's all I really got for you guys right now. Again, we'll give another tour. I got the diesel engine still. This one's pretty much done. I just gotta finish reassembling it. I actually have a video of me reassembling it for you guys. Just haven't gotten around to finishing a lot of these things. I got generators back there I want to finish rebuilding, because then I can clear up this area, but it's hard trying to keep up. Then I gotta give oil changes to all these machines coming up soon, so that'll be next. That'll definitely be next, as a matter of fact. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Snowblower runs perfect. It's usually like the second pull. Doesn't matter how long you leave it sitting. I put some stabilizer in it. Works great. The real test will be this winter when I go to use it. I do have the plow setup still for the quad, so if it came down to it, I could always put that back on the Grizzly, but I prefer not to. And plus, I might end up taking this off and replacing the entire front bumper with one that I can put a winch, like a heavy-duty winch, not this little minuscule-looking thing here. Which, I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. So that's something I definitely want to do. It also bottomed out on a a lot of bumps with that. It's kind of funny, which is fine. It's made, that specific little winch is made for the plow, so I didn't expect much from it. What else? Man, we've done so much in the past few months in this garage. Made a lot of videos. I started putting the sound dampening material up on the garage door. It looks great. I need more of it. That was like 30 square feet, I think I bought. I really need closer to 120, I'm assuming, to 150 square feet at the minimum. But we got projects still to go. We got stuff everywhere. So stay along for the ride. I'm approaching that 1,000 subscriber mark, and that'll be the day I start celebrating. It's been my goal since I started YouTube to get my 1,000 subscribers, and I want to thank every one of you who stayed along for the journey. We're still part of the journey. Definitely come a long way from making those videos on in my shed years ago. But that's all I got for you guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Diesel Dan Peter signing out. Well, at least for now.